Welcome ESL to week 11 in the Lotus 79 series. As Jody is on the track, a very overcast day. Can Jody go back to back as he gets ready to go his first lap around? Chris Harvey still in the points lead, but by 38 points, he needs to hold on for just a few more races. Right now, it's the number 8 of Ricky with the fastest lap. Yodi in second. Will these times hold? As he comes out of 4 and crosses the stripe. And it is Rocco Stallone on the pole here at Mobility Resort Motegi. Ricky in second, Trey Smith third, Yodi fourth. Chris Webber fifth, David Leathers sixth, T the Queen in seventh. She won in week 1 at this track. Can she have a repeat performance? Zach in eighth, Javier ninth, and Chris Harvey, your points leader, rounds out your top 10. But we have 4 Nerd Racing cars. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll see how they do during the race. I'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back as we get set for some racing here in week 11 in the Lotus 79 series. We are going 100 laps. Looking at about 28 8 laps on fuel, so we're gonna have a few pit stops during this race. As you can see, it is very overcast and pretty foggy out on the track. We'll see how this weather plays a factor in this race. It's 81 degrees, 2-mile-an-hour winds. Chris Harvey starting in 10th. He has a 38-point lead that he needs to hold on to for the next few races if he wants to become a champion in this series. In week 1, we had a wild one here. Will we get a repeat performance? We will see. As the pace car comes off the track, green flag waves, and we are underway in week 11. And Rocco Stallone with the early lead. In second, Trey Smith. Third, Ricky. Fourth, Yodi. There's David Leathers currently in 5th. He's going to go into the inside of the 177. Chris Webber in 6th. Zach 17, a queen. She was your week 1 winner at this track. So we know she has speed here. But she's going to make an inside on Chris Webber. This is for 6. There's Javier currently in 10th. Chris Harvey moves up to 9th. Rocco Stallone with a half-second lead. Currently 3rd in points is Axel Raven. He is currently in 21st. Yodi's 2nd in points. He is currently 4th. David Leathers with the fastest lap so far. 30.779. There's Andrew Green and Colin Pierce. They're trying to battle. This is for 14th. Now it's Trey Smith with the fastest time. And he is gaining some ground on that 43. Will he make a move here? As he is, he's going to go to the inside. This is a battle for the lead. They're side by side coming out of 3. Now they're going to cross the stripe, still side by side. But Trey Smith cannot make the pass on the 43. We'll keep an eye on the points leader, which is Chris Harvey, currently in 11th. Lost 2 spots. As now we see the sun trying to peek through. This weather just has been pretty weird from the start. There's Ricky and Trey Smith. This is for 2nd place. We saw some tire smoke. Seems like someone was braking too hard. Not sure if that was the 20 of Trey Smith or the 8. Now you see Yodi, he's in third. Now he has the fastest lap. Chris Harvey still in 11th. Trunyan and David Leathers. This is to be in the top 5. David Leather bounces to the inside. He's going to try to make this move here to get back to 5th, and he makes the move without any issues. And Axel Raven down to 21st. He definitely doesn't want to have this type of finish today. That would definitely knock him out to have a chance to win the championship. There's Polytruth in 17th. As we have a battle for the lead, Yodi takes the lead away from Rocco, but for how long? Rocco's in the outside. As they are in a backstretch here, they're still side by side. This is going to help Trey Smith gain some ground. As they both get loose coming out the turn. But Yodi manages to hold out for the lead. Rocco's going to take a look into the inside. None of these two drivers, even though their teammates does not want to give up the lead here. This has been a great battle for the lead, but this has helped everyone else gain some ground. Look at Trunyan up 10 spots. Currently in 4th. Well, he took advantage of these guys trying to battle in front of him. And he is coming for this lead. He gets by Trey Smith. Trunyan is currently tied for 13th in the points. Currently in 3rd. Some tire smoke comes out of that 47. Rocco Stallone back in the lead. And there comes Trunyan in the inside. This is for 2nd here. Up 12 positions. He is just moving right up the field. Now he has his sights set on Yodi. Trunyan goes to the inside. And he makes a pass, and he leads for the first time today. Now can he try to pull away for Yodi, but Yodi fights back on the outside and takes the lead right back. So they're going back and forth. And we are starting to get close to the first round of pit stops. Trunnion back to the inside. That's where he's been having some good speed. But Yodi's also pretty fast on the outside, so both lanes have been working for both of these drivers. Trunnion still holding on to the lead, but not by much. As they're side by side going into 3. This has been a heck of a battle for the lead. And for right now, Yodi has won that battle back in the lead. Trunnion's going to try to bounce it back to the outside. But Yodi's doing a good job in using that inside lane to his advantage and maintains the lead. Trunnion's going to try once again to go into the inside. Can he make it work this time? And he does. Now, can he try to pull away from the 177? It's not going to be easy. Yodi has been very good this season. As once again, now Yodi takes the lead. Back in third is Trey Smith. Ricky's there, Stallone. Tina Queen in 6th, Leathers in 7th. Chris Harvey climbs his way back up into 8th, actually moves up 2 more spots. Chris Webber now takes that spot away. And here we go. Once again, these two continue to go at it for the lead. They just have to be careful because that first round of pit stops is going to start. You don't want to go side by side and then miss pit road and have a, risk a chance of running out of fuel. It has been a very clean race so far. We didn't have this week 1. I think there was 2 or 3 cautions. But now the field is really starting to spread out. Trunnion back in the lead. But which two of these drivers will flinch first? Which one will head onto pit road in the next few laps here? Trunnion dives very low, hugging that white line. So he definitely still has some grip. As he puts those tires on that white line. As they go around turn 3 and 4. You could see how foggy it is. You could barely see the cars on the front straightaway. And now we have our first driver on pit road, and that is David Leathers. He decides to come in early. Can he use this stop to his advantage? And here comes the leaders onto pit road. Trunnion and Yodi, Tita Queen, Rocco Stallone. So it looks like Leathers forced these other drivers' hands, and they had to come in. As Trunnion peels out of his pit stall and has a faster stop than Yodi. But can he pull away from the 177? As pit road is extremely busy. As you see the points leader, Chris Harvey, currently showing him in 6th. We'll see what type of stop he can put together here. This is a big race for the number 9. He does not want to lose no ground to the drivers behind him in the points. As he comes out of pit road. Currently showing in 11th. We'll see as drivers are still on pit road as we still are cycling through this first round of pit stops. And there's Freddie Trammell. As Trunnion just goes by. Trunnion is back to the lead. And it looks like all the drivers have pitted. Freddie Trammell comes out in 16th place. But Trunnion back to the lead. And that pit stop helped him. He has a 2-second lead now over the 20 of Trey Smith. So he had a great pit stop. Yodi didn't have a great stop as he is currently in 3rd place. But let's do a rundown of your top 15. Got Trunnion is your leader. Trey Smith in 2nd. Yodi 3rd. David Leathers 4th, battling Tita Queen. Tita Queen is in 5th. Chris Harvey in the 6th. Having his usual top 10 runs, man. He's been so consistent this season. This is why he is your points leader. In 7th is Bell Cradle. In 8th, Rocco Stallone. Started off the race very well, but has fallen off just a little bit. Still in the top 10, though. Ricky in 9th. Javier in 10th. Pauly Truth now in 10th, trying to battle the 7. Pauly Truth having a good race. Not a great season, but today in the top 10. Chris Webber. Actually, Harvey the number 19 in 12. Chris Webber in 13. Colin Pierce 14. And Nate Ironsides rounds out your top 15. As now Chris Harvey's trying to battle the 026. And this is for 6. But the 026 cannot get by. Trunnion all alone, up 13 spots. The average pit stop time was about 36 seconds. Your fastest lap goes to Javier, the number 7. But Trunnion with almost a 4-second lead. He does not have to worry about the 177. That 177 has fallen down to 4th. But he is still ahead of your points leader. Your points leader is currently in 6th. So that's what Yodi wants. He wants to gain at least a little ground in the points if he can. Axel Raven is 3rd in the points, but he is way back in the pack. Actually, he's up to 18th. He was way back in the pack earlier before that first round of pit stops. And Yodi continues to fall back down to 5th. So not sure what happened after that, after those pit stops, but he seems to be slower, especially being in this dirty air. It seems like to be affecting that car more. T the Queen making a move on the 111. And she is up to 3rd. She won in week 1 at this track. She beat out Sebastian, as it was a race to the line by those two. Sebastian not doing great today. He is currently last in 25th. He is just struggling. Can't get it going. So the next round of pit stops should be around lap 60, unless someone tries to make a risky move and come in early. The issue that Trunnion might run into, because he has such a big lead, is there is traffic up ahead. Will that slow him down, as he almost has a 5-second lead? He just continues to gain on that 20 every lap. But that 47 is going to have to navigate through this traffic, because he's going to reach this traffic before the next round of pit stops. Colin Pierce trying to battle Nate Ironsides. This is for 12th. Now it's Tita Queen with the fastest lap in the race. She is currently she was in 3rd, now trying to take 3rd place back away from the 111. As they're 7.5 seconds back behind the leader. Bell, Cradle battling Chris Harvey. This was for 6. This time the all-26 takes the spot away. Now it's Colin Pierce with the fastest lap. Chris Harvey in the inside. Yode's right there as he continues to lose spots here. As Trey Smith is on pit road. He comes in very early. About 10 laps early, so he's going to try to undercut that 47. Can he make it work? He needs to have a good stop here. Average stop was about 36 seconds. So he has about 34-second pit stop, which is a good stop. But if a caution comes out right now, well, that will hurt big time because he is 1 lap down. It's the chance and the risk you take. There's Chunyan dealing with all this traffic. But he has a comfortable lead, almost 9 seconds over Leathers. Chunyan just needs to be careful. He doesn't want to make contact. These cars are pretty fragile. You make contact, you're going to end up on pit road. Still has a few more cars up ahead that he's going to try to lap. And that's Stefan Forge and Freddie Trammell. As we are past the halfway point of this race. And even with this traffic, Chunyan continues to grow his lead, almost a 9.5 second lead already. And that was pretty scary in front of him as it looked like Andrew Green almost made contact with Axel Raven. He just needs to get out this traffic unscathed. Because there's drivers that do not want to go a lap down here. Leather sticking to the outside to make these passes. 9-second lead. Just needs to get by this 13. And then he's going to be clear for quite some time. As the 13 gets loose coming out of 4. And he finally clears the traffic. And there's only 14 cars on the lead lap, as Chunyan has lapped a ton of cars. That looks like Raven trying to get his lap back, doing everything he can. Leathers in second. Now it's Cradle in second. Chris Harvey's there. T the Queen is there. Yode's there. A lot of great drivers. And there goes Leather. He peels off onto pit road. And the last time he made everyone else come in. We'll see if the same thing happens this time around. Ken Leathers put together a great pit stop here. And when will Trunnion come onto pit road? And now Trunnion comes onto pit road. He did not waste no time. About 36-second stop for Leathers. There's Trunnion on pit road. T the Queen comes in. About 36 seconds for the 47. Yode's on pit road as well as T the Queen. She comes out. As everyone is going to start coming in. We'll see where everyone lands after this second round of stops here. And Yodi currently has the fastest lap in the race. That's your points leader, Chris Harvey. He is on pit road. Colin Pierce on pit road. Nate Ironsides right now is showing Axel Raven as your leader. They have not come in yet. When will Raven come in? It looks like he's going to come in this time by. And he does. As well as his teammate Chris Lee, Freddie Trammell. And now we will cycle completely through. Trunnion is back in the lead. We'll see how well that strategy worked out for Trey Smith coming in early. Trey Smith currently in second. He pitted about 10 laps early. And he did cut into Trunnion's lead. It's under 4 seconds now for Trey Smith, so it was the right move to come in and pit early for that number 20. So let's do a rundown of your top 15 after that second round of pit stops. Trunnion is your leader. He has a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Trey Smith in second. 3.5 second lead. He's back 3.5 seconds from your leader. And there's Bell, the 026 in third. Chris Harvey in fourth. Such a good run by him. And that's what he needs to continue his points lead. David Leathers in fifth. Make that 6. T the Queen in fifth. Yodi in 7th. Javier in 8th. Polly Truth having a great run today in the top 10, currently 9th. Colin Pierce in 10th. Nate Ironsides in 11th. Rocco Stallone in 12th. Ricky in 13th. Chris Webber, 14th. And Axel Raven rounds out your top 15. And Trunnion is still your leader. But we still have one more round of pit stops to go. Trunnion with about a 4-second lead. That lead was about 9 seconds before that round of pit stops, so he lost about 5 seconds. Lucky for him, he has a big lead. But he cannot afford to lose 5 seconds again. So he's going to have to try to build on his lead before the next round of pit stops. And he is doing so. Almost 4.5 seconds already. Because now he has a lapped car he's got to deal with. He bounces to the outside, easily going to make this pass. As we only have 12 cars on the lead lap. That number 8 of Ricky does not want to lose a lap here. Axel Raven trying to battle the number 19 of Harry. That was for 14th. They continue to try to battle for that spot as you see tire smoke from both of them. We've had a very clean race. No cautions at all. Trunnion's lead almost up to 5 seconds. Axel Raven on pit road. This should get him to the end. It's going to be close, though. But Axel Raven's third in the points, so he has to make something happen here to try to gain a few more spots. As he is currently showing 2 laps down. As he gets loose there coming out of pit road. Crano with the fastest lap. The track has cooled down, not by much, down to 79. When we started the race, it was at 81. But this race is quickly coming to a close, as we're going to have about 26 laps to go with one more round of pit stops. Trying to build on his lead, 4.6 seconds. No traffic up ahead besides the 43. So he has a bunch of clean air. This is going to help him maybe gain another second or so. We'll see. In second is Trey Smith. Trey Smith pitted very early, so he might be coming in soon. He's dealing with traffic himself. Cradle in third. Let's right on board. The 026 for a lap. Actually, we'll pause on that because Trey Smith is on pit road. Trey Smith has to put in a good pit stop here. He did the last time, about 34 seconds. This time a little slower, 36, 35. And he's going to come out 16th, it looks like. And he is back out on the track. Now it's Chris Harvey. He is in second. But these drivers still have to come into pit. But that window is quickly approaching. As we have 21 more laps to go here at Motegi. There's Cradle. He's going to take second away from the number 9. But this is going to help the 47 out. And the caution comes out. The caution is out. Not sure who caused it, but I think it was Pauly Truth, and it was. Maybe he makes contact here. And he makes contact with Sebastian, loses control. Lucky for him, he didn't hit anything else. Here's a closer look. Yeah, they touch wheels barely. He loses control. What a save by the 274 here. It barely touch. He just lost it there. Great save, though. He did not make any contact. Now this changes the game. There's a lot of drivers that have not pit yet. Trunnion had just about a 7.5 second lead when this caution comes out. We had a very clean race until now. There's no takers on pit road. Maybe these drivers say, hey, we'll go about another 10 laps and then come in onto pit road instead of coming in now. I mean, if they come in now, they'll make it to the end. But it looks like the crew chiefs just want to wait here and stay out. Maybe they're afraid if they come in, the others stay out. They could lose a ton of positions. I mean, it's a risky move. Yeah, no takers onto pit road. So they will pit under green. And maybe in about another 10 laps or less. Well, one thing is for sure, we're going to be in for a good finish. Restarts are single file. We should get the one to go next time by. Your points leader currently in third. Heck of a race by that number 9, up 7 spots. He's just been so consistent all season long. He has two poles, 2 wins, 6 top 5s, 8 top 10s. That's as consistent as you could probably get. Second in the points is Jody. He's currently 7th. He needs to find his way in front of that number 9 to try to gain some points. Axel Raven is 3rd in points, currently last. And he came in early. If you remember, he came in early onto pit road, and then the caution came out, and now he might be finishing last because of it. It's the risk you take. And Chris Webber 4th in the points, currently running in 15th. Andrew Green in 5th in points, currently running 19th. As the pace car lights are off, and we're about to get underway. And this might be a shootout. I know week 1, we had a great finish. It came down to the last 2 turns of the race. And here we go. Who is going to win at Motegi week 11? And here we go. What can Trunyan do here? Can he pull away from that 026? And when will these drivers come onto pit road? Trunyan pitted lap 59, Bell lap 60, Chris Harvey 61. So they all pitted in a different lap. We still have 11 cars on the lead lap. And here comes Chris Lee onto pit road. He is your first taker onto pit road. Javier moves up to 5th. About a half-second lead for Trunyan. I think as long as he stays up front in that clean air, he can extend his lead. And another caution comes out. And that looks like the number 8. And there's pieces everywhere. There's a tire on the grass there. Not sure what happened to that number 8, but we're about to find out. You see Chris Lee, he's going to make contact with Axel Raven. You see Chris Lee's coming out of pit road. The 8 is doing everything he can to save it. Goes up the track, and he is going to slam into that barrier, and pieces go flying. Look at that rear tire. That rear tire is flying down the track. What a wild ride for that number 8. The 8 almost saves it. Just couldn't. He overcorrected, slams into that barrier. Let's ride on board at number 8. He took a shot. Hopefully he is okay. And unlucky for Chris Lee. He was coming out of pit road. He still might be just one lap down, though, because he is ahead of Trunyan. So he might luck out there. But we still have no takers on pit road. We still have no one to go signal yet, but no one went out to pit road. And we get the one to go. That's the 51 of Chris Lee. We'll get the wave around. Once we cross the stripe, we will have 16 laps to go. As we are getting ready, pace car goes onto pit road. Green flag waves, and we are underway. Can Trunnion hold on? And he's still going to have to take a stop unless he can stretch his fuel, but I doubt it. Trunnion in control, and it looks like I think he's going to come onto pit road here. It looks like he's slowing down. He is on pit road. And Tita Queen follows suit. David Leathers comes in. Right now, Chris Harvey is your leader. So when will he come in? Well, Trunnion has to have a great stop here. No mistakes. And he peels out of pit road. About 34 seconds. Not a bad stop. As Chris Harvey flies on by. But Chris Harvey still needs to pit here. And he does not come into pit road yet. 13 laps to go. I'm sure he's going to have to come here in onto pit road in the next lap or two. And I think he is going to come in this time around, as it looks like he is slowing down. And he does. He is on pit road. And now he needs to put together a fast pit stop. And he needs to get out of pit road before Trunnion comes back around. Trunnion is going around turn 2 and is now on the backstretch. The 47 is about to enter turn 3. Chris Harvey peels out of pit road. Now the 47 on a front stretch. As the 47 rounds turn 1, and there he is. And Trunnion beats him out, not by much. And Trunnion back in the lead. Chris Harvey's in second. Trey Smith in third. But it's going to take Harvey at least a lap or two to warm up those tires. He might lose a few more spots here. Trey Smith in second. Trunnion in control. All he needs to do is hold on for a few more laps. Ten laps to go at Motegi. Sebastian and Colby Pierce on pit road. 1 second lead. Trey Smith still in second. Chris Harvey in third. Bell Cranel in fourth, but is battling Tita Queen. Tita Queen on the outside. She is currently in fifth. And it's Javier, Colin Pierce, Rocco in eighth. Nate Ironside's ninth. David Leathers ninth now. Ironside's 10th. But Trunnion continues to keep his distance from that number 20. And now Chris Harvey's trying to battle for second. And Chris Harvey has the fresher tires, not by many, only 3 laps. I doubt that'll make a big difference. Can he go get the 47? It's going to be hard because Trey Smith is giving him problems and they continue to battle. This is just going to help Trunnion pull away. There's Chris Harvey in second. Almost 2 seconds back, but he has cleared Trey Smith and that lapped car. And now they've caught up to him once again. They're just giving him problems. He almost loses it there. But that was close. Him and Trey Smith almost won a round. 2.5 seconds back. Trunnion continues to pull away. If Trunnion wins, this would be his second win of the season. He's had a fast car, just had a little bad luck here and there. As we have 3 laps to go at Motegi. Almost a 3-second lead on Chris Harvey. Chris Harvey has pulled away from Trey Smith. Trey Smith is on older tires. He pitted in lap 78. Well, he is not gaining any ground on that 47. Well, he's going to put together another solid finish and grow his points lead with 2 races to go. And a white flag waves. Last lap. Axel Raven heads onto pit road. Maybe he's having an issue. He's going to drop a ton of spots. As Trunnion goes around the last 2 turns. And Trunnion wins in week 11 at Motegi and gets his second win of the season. In second, Chris Harvey. Third, Trey Smith. Fourth, Tina Queen. Fifth, Bell Cradle. Sixth, Colin Pierce. Seventh, Javier Vasquez. Eighth, Rocco Stallone. Ninth, David Leathers. And rounding out your top 10 is the O33 of Nate Ironsides. Yodi finishes in 11th. He was second in the points. Axel Raven finishes 24th. He was third in the points, so his chances of a championship are over. But Chris Harvey extends his lead over Yodi, and it's gonna be a hard road to, and hard and long road to catch that number 9 in the points with just 2 races to go. You're gonna need a bunch of luck and hope that 9 something bad happens in the next 2 races to just have a chance. But it was a great race at Motegi, pretty clean the whole race until we had 2 cautions there at the end. It made things interesting. But at the end of the day, the number 47 of Trunnion, he gets his second win of the season. And Lost City racing once again in victory lane. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the Next Gen Series. Be the round of 12. Who will advance to the round of 8? It only gets more intense from here. And also, I have a few big announcements coming out for season 11. That'll be coming out in the next maybe day or two. So keep a lookout for that. This will be just what new series are coming in, what series are not coming back. In season 11, it's going to be a fun one. I really like what's going to be coming together for season 11. I also have the Snowball Derby that I'm still in the works. I know some of you have been asking about that. That is still in the works. Hopefully, I could get that together and we could get that race underway. Hopefully by this month. I'm gonna work hard on that, but there's a lot of moving pieces right now, especially season 11 will be upon us in a few weeks after this season ends. But like always, thank you for supporting the league and supporting the stream. I will see you guys next time.